Shalom, first, foremost, all praise, glory, highest honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Hakadash, double honors to the elders and pastors of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect of the Hebrew Israelites. This brother Araki coming back with a lesson, and on this one I will speak on the famine of the word. Okay, so I have here Amos chapter 5, verse 13. Therefore the prudent shall keep silence in that time, for it is an evil time. Okay, and we in these times right now, okay? The scripture which says that perilous times shall come. Okay. 2 Timothy 3:1, 'tis known also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Okay, back to Amos 5:13. Therefore the prudent shall keep silence in that time, for it is an evil time. Okay, it is that talking about that, perilous evil time, and the prudent is gonna keep silence. So, this our ministry, going to the highways and byways, pushing this truth, is not an eternal mission. It's a temporary one that is coming to its end. So there was this incident with Trump, okay, wanting to censor, because he sees that he's not favored by the people, and the media also going against him, so he wants to silence it. Okay, and we getting closer to a time that, especially us, we know information which is most troublesome for the wicked elite that run this world, and they hate, when we make these lessons. So it's something that they would like to censor, but of course the reason that they don't just, out of nowhere come and, physically take us all away, or take us all out right here, right now, is because first there is, angel protection. They know about these chariots. Second of all, it's the Most High that is moving them. So whatever they do is just by the Spirit of the Most High on the left-hand side. So that's not the plan of the Most High to just, take out all of the elect. Yes, some of us are gonna be martyrs, but not all. Okay, and also, the wicked banking elite, what they want is total control. That is their goal. So if they would try to come up against all of the elect just physically right here, right now, they know that there would be a divine intervention which would totally fuck up their plans of total control. They know that much. Okay, so this is why, there is a protection. Okay, but at the same time they want to try and make it in a mischievous, so-called in a clever way that they can silence us. And they are very gradual. They are very careful about their steps. Okay, so we know that they are moving into the aspect of silencing the voice of the truth. Okay, and it's gonna come in a moment that we also know that it's not even needful to make lessons anymore, because it's just all around chaos. It's just all around trouble and tribulation. Okay, so this from AP: Trump's moves against the media mirror approaches by authoritarian leaders to silence dissent. Okay, so this is in the same spirit as Famine of the Word. Okay, so Budapest, Hungary, AP: since taking office in January, President Donald Trump has waged an aggressive campaign against the media unlike any in modern US history, making moves similar to those of authoritarian leaders that he has often praised. On Wednesday, Trump cheered ABC's suspension of Jimmy Kimmel's late night show after the comedian made remarks about the assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk that criticized the president's MAGA movement. Okay? Congratulations to ABC for finally having the courage to do what had to be done, Trump wrote on his Truth Social platform. Okay? It was the latest in a string of attacks against news outlets and media figures he believes are overly critical of him. Trump has filed lawsuits against outlets whose coverage he dislikes, threatened to revoke TV broadcast licenses, and sought to bend news organizations and social media companies to his will. Okay? So I don't gotta read all this. Okay. Yeah. Crackdowns in other countries. So hey. Yeah man. So hey, what you're seeing is, the control of information getting stricter and stricter. Okay. There's also another scripture, okay, which says that the tongue shall cleave. I believe it's in Ezekiel, shall cleave to the top of the mouth. Yeah, Ezekiel 3:26. Okay, so now, yeah, we gotta push this truth. We gotta make the warning to our people. We gotta make these, broadcasts. Even for us to stay in the spirit, to stay sharp, we have to do it. There's gonna be a moment that, it's just gonna be totally censored, and what it just marked is the end of this era as a whole. It's also, that's the time that the 2/3, if they didn't take heed, then it's looking, well, they're the 2/3, so at that point they fucked pretty much. They are messed up. They didn't take heed. The internet is gone. They're gonna be hungry for the truth. So Ezekiel 3:26, and I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and thou shalt not be them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house. So that's gonna happen quite soon. You're not gonna have these YouTube channels up, thousands upon thousands of videos. You're not gonna see the brothers in the street corners teaching anymore. For a long time, it's, for right now, it's something temporary. Okay? Because this part of the prophecies, okay, Amos 8:11, behold, the days come, said the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst of water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh, and shall not find it. In that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst. You see? So at this point already you would want to know the truth. Okay? What does it say in Sirach 5:7? Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. Tarrying is you slow about it, procrastinating about this truth. Yeah, maybe someday. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe one day I pay attention to it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Make not tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. So you're gonna notice that, oops, it was too late. And even in Isaiah it says, seek the Lord while he is near. Okay, so there's gonna be a time when he's far off. So at that point, if you're not covered, you are through. You are, without protection. Okay, so Lord willing, this video was edifying. So to the next one, Shalom.